Howdy folks and friends, welcome back to another video. Today's video, because anyways, is going to feature something that hasn't been seen on my channel before, and that is jumping. A while back, I introduced you to Eve, who's a little thoroughbred mare that I'm working with and have been working with for a few months now. And one of the things that we started working on, I think it was end of August, was jumping. I jumped her for the first time, and then I jumped her again once in September. It's now almost mid-October, and tonight is going to be her third jumping session. During the first two jumping sessions, I filmed a few little clips, and I thought that I would make a video out of it. So to start out this video, I'm going to move back to Caitlin in the past, and Caitlin from the past will bring you through Eve's first and second jumping sessions, and then we will return to the present and we will do her third jumping session, and hopefully you will be able to see the progression in her understanding over the 3 sessions. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the video. Enjoy, and I will see you soon. So she's starting to hop over a few little fences, mostly to help with her canter to the right. Has like a lot of racehorses, after they get off the track, she has a really hard time picking up her right lead because they gallop to the left. We're popping her over some little fences in the hope that it will help her start to more comfortably pick up correct lead, because the first time I jumped her, she landed on the right lead, on the correct lead most times. So the first time I jumped her a few weeks ago, I literally just set up a tiny cross rail. Today, this is what I have set up. So I have a little half-raised cavaletti on the circle down by C. And then I have the same thing we had last time, which is just a little cross rail. And then on the other side, I've just taken 2 of our boxes and set them up as a little jump, I guess you could call it. So this will be her introduction to boxes as well. And she doesn't seem super phased. I actually have some footage from the first time I jumped her, so I'll include that here first. She was so good. I walked her over it a few times because it was so small. The height it's at now is the height that I finished on last time, but she took to it so well that I just thought I'd put it up. It's not even 18 inches. And yeah, she took to it like a duck to water. Seemed to really enjoy it, but it didn't hype her up. It made me really excited because I think she has some nice potential. Walked over the cavaletti a few times, and as you can see, no biggie at all. I probably won't put it up to full height on the circle. I feel like that's a little too much for her at this stage. It's literally her second time jumping. It's just a fun exercise. I think jumping on a circle is a really great way to get them engaged and really bending around your leg. So we'll probably just stick to it at the trot. I'm gonna move the cavaletti because I did trot over it on the circle and she was really good, but she didn't understand that I wanted it to be a trot pole, so she was jumping it, but she's not quite strong enough yet to canter it. So I'm gonna set it up as the full-size cavaletti on the diagonal.
Everybody got opinions. It's a secret trying to please. I don't mean to get defensive. I've been feeling kind of fearless. I want dangerous attention, and I really couldn't care less. No. Hopelessly so awkward, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it. That's the whiskey talking, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it. No, I don't give a fuck what other people want. Yeah, I'ma live it up tonight. Might get a little drunk, like call my ex up, mascara running from my eyes.
eating grass. She was absolutely epic. Like, as you can see from the footage, there were a couple of like wiggly baby moments. Yes, but that's to be expected. It's her second time jumping. Super proud of her. Yes. Yes, she's so pretty. Aren't you gorgeous girl? So back to present day. It is October 12th. 'Tis a Wednesday, and I'm just going to set up some jumpies. So my coach went out and bought these handy dandy like pole blocks, and they're so handy because you can like set them up any which way. They can be used for jumps. I would say that's like, I don't know, 2'3". So long story short, my plan is to jump that. It's about the same size cross rail that we've been doing. And then I might put it up to a little vertical on the opposite side. We might actually do a little oxer. We will see. But those are super fun to play around with. And my coach said she was gonna look into getting some more, and they're so much easier to move than the standards. The standards that we have are quite old, so they're like heavy, sort of heavy duty wood, which are great because it means that they last forever, but they're also a bit of a pain to move. So yes, this is a dressage saddle. Previous 2 times I jumped her, I used Merlin's saddle, but on the weekend I actually widened it, so it's now a medium wide gullet rather than a medium, and that's too wide for her even with a half pad. So, and the gullet is a pain in the butt to change, so we're gonna go back to what I've been doing for the last 3 years, jumping dressage saddle. What are you looking at, my sweetheart? What are you looking at? She is super easy to bridle. Are you sleeping? You are sleepy today, my goodness.
I said I hate you, guess I was lying. And I miss all that fighting. When it's good, I like it. When it's bad, it's exciting. I said,
Excuse me.
I hate you, guess I was lying. Yeah, been a while since I left in August. I'm alright, but if I'm being honest, home is where the heart is, and I feel heartless. Too young to know our love would expire. The nights in your car we lit up a fire. missing. It feels so distant. Yeah, been a while since I left in August. I'm alright, but if I'm being honest, home is where the heart is, and I feel heartless. I won't say anything was perfect, and I won't even hide it. Home is where the heart is, and I feel heartless. Know where my heart is, and you hit me.
Oh, that could have been bad. I would have cried if my $1,000 camera broke. Well, that's quite a way to end this video. In true Caitlin fashion, I forgot to finish this Eve jumping video the other night when I was out jumping her. So I thought that I would just pop in and add a very quick thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you can see the sort of improvements that I noticed between her first jumping session and her third jumping session. It was sort of once a month for 3 months. So the first one was at the end of August. The second one was, I think it was like mid-September, and the third one was mid-October. Now that I'm getting to a point where I'm slowly starting to, not taking Merlin out of work, but I'm not focusing on him as much because I've basically accomplished the goals that I had for him before he goes on his winter break. I'm turning more towards focusing on Eve. So I'm hoping to start jumping her more often, riding her more often. So rather than the 3 to 4 times a week that I've been doing, I'm hoping to up my riding of her to 4 to 5 times a week, which for a horse of her age is more than enough. I'm also going to start taking more lessons on her. I typically take about 1 riding lesson every week. And now that I'm not, like I said, not focusing on Merlin as much, just giving him a bit of downtime because he has had quite a hectic few weeks. His September was very busy. I'm gonna start taking more lessons on Eve, and I'm excited. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for everyone who has chosen to hit the subscribe button. We're now up to like 80 subscribers, which is insane. Kind of blows my mind. Yeah, I will see you soon. I'm actually about to start filming another video that is a review of an equestrian brand that I've become absolutely besotted with over the last year or so. So yeah, look out for that soon. Make sure to give your horse or pony a hug or a kiss the next time you see them, and I will see you next time. Bye!